Operating your hearing aid. This is what your hearing aid looks like. There is the ear mold which fits inside your ear and the hearing aid which goes behind. These two bits do come apart with just a twist and a pull. You can wash the ear mold in warm soapy water. Just remember when you have finished to give it a good shake and perhaps wash it in the evening and leave it somewhere warm to dry overnight. Then, when you have finished, just push the ear mold back onto the hearing aid. At the moment, the tube is clear and flexible, but it will start to go a bit hard and yellow in around 6 months' time. This can affect both the sound and comfort. Please call for an appointment every 6 months so we can change it for a fresh tube. These are the hearing aid microphones. To use the telephone, lift the receiver to these microphones on the top of your ear. This is the button on the back of your hearing aid. It may be used for different reasons. Don't worry if you don't have any additional settings. It won't matter if you press the button by accident, as nothing will change. If you have an additional program, just press the top button for exactly 2 seconds.
1, 2.
And you will hear 2 beeps. To go back to normal, just press the button again for 2 seconds.
1, 2.
And you will hear 1 beep. Another option for the button is a volume control. To use this, press on the top to turn it up and on the bottom to turn it down. It will click for each press and beep twice when you return to normal. Whenever you switch the hearing aid off and back on, it will default back to the normal setting. Sometimes the button may be active as both an additional program and volume control. To switch the hearing aid on and off, you open and close the battery drawer at the bottom. Open is off and closed is on. You can wear your hearing aid all day and this will help you get used to it. But take your hearing aid out at night so it doesn't get lost in your pillows or bruise your ear. Open your battery drawer every time you take the hearing aid out to save your battery. Close it before you put it back in to switch it on. Don't wear the hearing aid when having a wash, as the electrical part should not be exposed to water. There is also a coloured marker in the battery drawer of your hearing aid. The red marker indicates a right hearing aid and the blue marker is for the left. Changing the battery on your hearing aid. When the battery in your hearing aid needs changing, the hearing aid will beep. To change it, open up the battery drawer fully and lift the battery out. Take a new battery out of the packet and peel off the sticker. The battery will only go in one way, so just make sure you get the flat, positive side facing upwards. If you get it wrong, it will be difficult to close, so don't force it, but turn it over and try again. You will have been given a supply of batteries, and each battery will last around 10 to 14 days when using the hearing aid most of your day. To collect more batteries, please refer to the list of hospitals and health centres you will have been given. To insert your hearing aid, hold the ear mould like a teacup. The part of the mould that has the hole for the sound is to be inserted into your ear canal. The pointy part above slides under the crease of your ear. Hold the ear mould so the part that goes into your ear is pointing in the direction that the ear canal travels. Insert the 2 points into the ear before pressing the rest of the mould flat into your ear. At this point, you may need to pull down on your earlobe so you can push the mould in. Lift the hearing aid up high enough to hook it over your ear. It will rest on your ear in a similar place to where your glasses would sit. If you have problems with your hearing aid, if your hearing aid is not working, then one of the first things to try is a fresh battery. It could be the ear mold is blocked with wax, so try cleaning it, or clear the blockage using a paper clip or similar. Sometimes moisture in the tube can also stop the hearing aid from working. This can be removed by giving the ear mold a good shake. If your hearing aid is whistling, please make sure you have inserted your ear mold correctly. If the ear mold is very loose, then this can also cause whistling, and we may need to make a new one. You will need to make an appointment on the repairs clinic to have another impression taken. Also, ask your GP to check your ears for wax, as this may also be the problem. If you are still having problems, then please call the department and we can make you an appointment. The telephone number is written on the information we have given you.
Can help me. I have a problem with my hearing aid.
To retube your ear mold, detach the ear mold from the hearing aid and remove the old piece of tube. You may wish to run it under hot water to loosen it. Don't throw it away as you will need it in a moment. Cut the new piece of tubing to a point. From the outside of the ear mold, push the tubing through until it comes out the other side. If your ear mold has 2 holes, then always push the tube through the top hole. The other one will be a vent. Pull the tube until the curve reaches the entrance to the tube hole. Trim the end of the tube. Measure the tube to the right length by using the old piece you saved earlier. Attach the ear mold back to the hearing aid. For hearing aids fitted with a corder, this is the corder and dome, and this is the hearing aid that goes behind your ear. The corder and dome will need changing at least every 6 months. To take the corder off, just pull it from the top of the hearing aid. The new one just pushes back in. You will be issued with a cleaning wire, and when the corder is detached, you can push the cleaning wire through the corder to clear it out if necessary. To put the corder in, hook the hearing aid over the back of your ear. Push the dome inside your ear. Tuck the tail of the corder just inside the bowl of your ear, and this will help to hold it in place. To check the dome is in deep enough, press on the tube until it is flat against your ear.